here, yesterday we ended with talking about if it's a split function, aka a piecewise, but we're just focused on it as a split function. That means I'm going to have two domains and ranges at some point, right? So my domain is saying how far to the right was that. Well, we start right here with the arrow, so that means it's what? The arrow means negative infinity. So it started over here at negative infinity, and then it works its way, and it ends here at negative 2, negative 4. Agreed? So when I write the domain from this, I have negative infinity less than x, which is less than or equal to negative 2. And that's what we wrote for our domain. Your range is from bottom to top. If this arrow is going down, that means that the bottom has to be what again? Negative infinity, right? So my bottom has to be negative infinity. And then my highest point was at negative 1. It was 1 below the x-axis. So it was at negative 1. So my range was from negative infinity to negative 1. And it was included at negative 1. We're good? We're good over here? Don't worry. Alright, questions about domain for this one? Uh-oh, we didn't do that. So we're going to focus on the other half.
Hold on,
So, hold on talking? Or hold on doing anything?
doing anything.
Oh. Gosh, if you got the paper out, it's the back of it. If you got the paper out of there already, it's the back. Oh, it's in folder 27.
All right, Ms. Jones.
Good? Alright, so right here, we're going to look from where we start. And what was the value of this starting point? What was the value there? The point, coordinate? Anybody? Right here. What is this open circle? What are the coordinates of the open circle?
2, 8.
Should be 2, 4. So the coordinates are 2, 4. And then I have arrows that go on forever. So when I'm describing my domain, domain is your x, right? So if my coordinates are x, comma, y, and I'm looking for a domain, I'm focused on the first value, right? So my x is what? 2. So therefore my domain starts at 2. And it's an open circle, so it's strictly less than. Okay? And then there's this arrow guy right here, and because there's an arrow that's looking, I'm going on forever to positive infinity. Oh, that one's not good at all. Goes on forever to positive infinity. And then your range is from bottom to top. The bottom of my graph touches the x-axis. So the y value here is y equals 0, right? So my lowest y value is 0. And if I go all the way up, there's an arrow, so my highest y value is infinity. So the range should be from 0 to infinity, and 0 is included because it's part of the curve, part of the graph. And that's where we ended at yesterday. So today, I'm going to do less talking, and you guys are going to tell me what to do on the we do part. So, I can either call the cards or we can participate in the whole class. So the first thing, domain is from left to right. So before we establish anything, let's identify the key parts of this graph. So Eddie, what are the coordinates of this included point? Negative 6, 3 are the coordinates. Here's my lowest point. So Bree, what are the coordinates of my lowest point?
Negative 5.
Is it negative?
0, negative 5.
0, negative 5?
What? Wait, it's 4.
Is it negative 5?
10, 3, 4, negative 4.
Okay, so we have that. And then anyone? what are the coordinates of our last one?
7, 2.
7, 2. Okay? So we've established all the key points, right? Or key features of this graph. Now that's going to help us establish our domain. So your domain, again, refers to your x values. What is your smallest x value to the left?
Negative.
Oh.
-6. My smallest x value to the left is -6. Is it included or not included?
It's included.
It's included, so it's going to be less than or equal to. And we're describing our x. What is my highest x value to the right? What is it? 7. And is 7 included or not?
No.
Because it's an open circle. So my domain is -6 to 7, 7 not included. Yes? Bless you.
Thank you.
Alright, so let's talk about our range. Range is from bottom to top, and we're describing our y value. So what is my lowest y point, y value? It's -4, right? That's the lowest point of our graph, so it would be -4. And is -4 included or not included? So it would be -4 less than or equal to y. And what is my highest y value? 3. So is 3 included or not included?
Included.
So less than or equal to 3. Was that terrible?
That was real hard.
Real hard? Sorry.
I feel like we need a little bit more. It was critical.
Yeah.
It's critical? Good. We're fighting critical points. Alright, what is this critical point, Ray?
I'm going to cheat.
What?
Yeah.
-4, 3. -4.
Yeah, -1.
Alright, so we have -4, -3. What does the arrow tell me?
It's infinite.
Infinity.
Infinite. Infinity. Who's going to draw 2 circles next to each other?
What?
And you're going to go with it, okay? That's Miss Jones' instrument. Alright, are there any more critical points?
No.
Nope, so let's talk about it. Domain. What is happening with my x? What's happening to the left?
-4.
So I'm at -4. And -4, is it included or not included?
Included.
My infinity symbol, are you judging it, Joe?
No, I didn't know what it was. My
You
bad.
being
I'm
mean,
sorry.
Yeah. It's my infinity symbol.
I'm sorry.
And what's happening to the right? I'll do better. There.
He said, Miss, he said like a motorcycle.
I did not say that.
No, we fell for the semester.
It's like the best I can do.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Alright, my range. So range is my lowest y value to my highest. So I'm going to put my y in the middle. So what's happening to the bottom? What's the bottom of my y? -3. Is it included or not included?
Included.
Included. And then what happens as I go up? What do I approach? Infinity.
It's included.
The circle is closed, bro.
Oh, yeah.
What he said. How do we feel?
Can I go to the restroom?
I'm real good. I just hate doing that.
Problem.
Yes, I have a problem.
What?
You keep kicking the back of my seat.
Ooh.
Alright, so my domain. Let's go to the last one together and then you're flying solo. So the last one together. Again, this is a piecewise, so it's a split function. So I'm going to focus on one and then focus on the other. So looking at this one, what are my critical points?
No?
What are my critical points?
The critical points is on the x-axis.
0, -1?
Yeah,
Right, or -1,
-1,
0.
0.
Yeah.
bro.
It's alright, it happens to the best of us.
That was good.
Hey, she answered.
You just snorting, bro?
Okay, it's the same thing.
It's not.
It's
Alright, here we go. What's my other critical point?
It's easy.
is it?
-6.
Yeah.
Is it -6? You don't see that I can't count. You'll see how all my lines look the same, and on the paper it looks different. And then what is my highest y? What is the y? What's the highest?
That is.
2?
Is it 2?
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so I've established everything I need to know about this piece of the graph. So domain again means what's happening to the left and to the right. What's happening to the left? -6, and is it included or not included?
Included.
What's happening to the right?
-1.
-1. Is it included or not included?
Included. So
Boom.
if it's included, it gets a line up under.
Exactly. Remember, it's a full, it had a Snickers, it had a bar, full.
He's full.
What do you want to?
Well, you had a whatchamacallit.
I'm sure he
Alright, your range goes from bottom to, and we're describing our y. So what's our lowest y value?
0.
Is it included or not?
Yeah.
It's included.
It's included. And then what's your highest y value?
2.
Is it included or not?
Included.
That's domain, that is range of this half of the graph.
Now do it on your own.
We're gonna do this, we're gonna complete it together. You're gonna be on your own. You have 3 whole problems. It
I
says you
forgot.
do.
Yeah, we.
Okay, we're on the we do right
Oh,
now.
look at that.
Alright, so what is this point?
Easy.
What is it then, Kevin?
1-6.
I gotta give somebody else a chance.
1-5.
Is it 1-5 or 1-6?
5.
Eddie, look if you get outnumbered.
That's 6.
It's 5.
I'm not sorry.
It's 5.
Count. 3, 4, 5.
Dang.
Okay, and then what's happening over here?
Infinity.
And we had an infinity.
Plus.
That's the best of those hit.
Yes, let me go.
I don't know what, this is Pandora. Alright, so,
Oh, he
left
said
or right?
that word.
What's the left or right?
You should.
1.
Left is 1.
Wait, that's 1.
That's why. So it's gonna be -1.
So it's 1. And is it included or not included?
Included.
And then to the left, what happened? And
Wait. You,
No, don't ask
Okay.
questions.
It's 2 parts, bro.
no, I know that. Like, I thought you put a plus sign over the infinity instead of that.
I just did it to show you mirror is positive on this side. You don't need a positive. I just want to create a force.
Next one is -5.
My lowest, is it -5 or +5, Greg?
Oh, my bad.
+5, and is it included or not included?
You also have to hold on.
And then it goes on to,
Infinity.
alright, so, before I release you to the wolves, aka yourselves, I want to reiterate something. Do you guys see how we write infinity? Okay, that is just to ensure that you understand which direction you're going, but you actually do not have to write infinities. So right here, if I wanted to leave it just -4, x is greater or equal to -4, I could leave it like that.
Not that.
Okay? You would not need the infinity. You can also flip it. So if you choose to flip it, you need to make sure that your inequality is still facing your variable if it's facing it. So if you don't want to write the full inequality, you can write the short inequality. It's totally up to you. Got it? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yep.
Alright, so you have these 3 to do. I'm going to give you about,
We only got 15 minutes.
no, I'm not giving you 15 minutes. I'm going to give you like 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
It's not enough.
Alright, bathroom before you.
Bro, I'm not betting you, bro.
Come on, bro.
Alright, I'm going to give you 6 minutes to do your you do part.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you up some more.
Can we just want a second, catch up from the top part?
Yeah, no, I'm going to go back up.
All right.
So you're on the you do.
I'll just wait till you do.
That's defeats the purpose of the you do.
Okay. ask questions?
No.
Having the cohort meeting
Teleport.
with each grade level.